Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. We'll talk to you guys about the baby gender reveal that's gone wrong. Yes, I've been seeing a lot of different opinions over the weekend, and so many people had different thoughts and opinions. Is it time we put an end to this extravagant, mad gender reveals? We're going to talk about that on this particular episode. Listen, I'm going to have an unpopular opinion because it's time. We need to have some unpopular opinions about this situation. So if you want to hear my thoughts, I want to know what I think, make sure you stick with this video. We're going to break it all the way down in the rest of it. But for those of you who are first timers here, do me a massive favor. Like it, share, subscribe to this channel because we're trying to get to 100K before the end of the year and we're moving with speed. And I really appreciate those of you who have joined in. Join the team, okay? Get involved, subscribe. Let's get to 100K together. And then also click on the black bell button because that lets you know when I'm going to upload and also when I go live, okay? So I go live quite a bit, all right? And for those of you who are returnees, you didn't know what it is, baby, you got the minerals. You got the minerals. Stay hydrated because streets out there are hot. Don't forget, join also our membership. It's £1 or $1. Join our membership. We do exclusive lives every other week. It might be every other 3 weeks actually as well. But we got one coming up tomorrow. Okay, Tuesday night. We're going to talk about relationships, trauma, and healing as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you are there. All right, let's get into this video and let's break it all the way down. Let's have a conversation. This obviously situation has been going on over the weekend. I don't know if you can see the baby gender reveal. The plane went over the gender reveal and then crashed as it went over. The wing broke and then crashed into the ground. Now, the reality of the situation is people were saying so many different things, asking whether, whether it was appropriate that the couple, didn't see the plane cross over and crash or whatever. Look, let me be very real with you. Look, these things do happen where sometimes your focus and your attention is so involved in what you're doing, you're not really thinking about what's happening. The plane flew over and sprayed the pink. Once it did that, the first video I saw, people were not paying attention to the plane going over. Once the pink went over and they realized it's a girl, everyone's screaming, woo! A few people kind of see the plane is going down, but not everybody does. Now, we don't see what happens next. Now, my sad thing about this, and maybe where my unpopular opinion comes in, is that I'm saddened because this day that your gender reveal has now been tarnished by this incident. And again, when I say tarnished, what I mean by that is it's going to forever be marred as that day the pilot died. So it's like you can't even really celebrate that gender reveal. Now, luckily, it's not a baby birthday or whatever, because that really would be mad. But like you're gonna always have that sentimental reminder now that a pilot died on that day. Number two, the pilot, I'm sure probably got paid, or if he didn't get paid, it was a friend of them, or whatever. They knew the risks. When you fly a plane, there's a risk. When you fly a plane, there's a risk, guys. So this whole blaming the couple for it being extravagant, we've been doing extravagant for a long time. And things do happen. People do pass away. People do, unfortunately have accidents. My question is, wasn't the plane checked? Was the plane not going for its checks? Was the plane not doing its maintenance? Because why is the wing breaking and falling down? So whereas we're putting all the emphasis on, well, the couple should be having a baby gender reveal, it's time to put it to bed. I'm like, why put it to bed? Why? It's not the fault of the gender reveal or even the extravagance of the gender reveal. Some of the comments I see here, says, like, I don't mind gender reveals because I know it's a special moment for the parents who are bringing life to the world. But sometimes y'all do too much just to reveal gender of a child when there may be unique ways to do it without doing too much. I don't think there's even too much. I think there's a unique way of doing it. It's just unfortunate it hasn't paid off. But it's a unique way of doing it. I don't particularly like these extravagant gender reveals. That's my unpopular opinion. Again, I don't like them. I don't want them. I don't want to do them. I think they're annoying. I just think to myself, if I'm gonna have a child, I'm gonna say, oh, we're here. I don't want to have to do the whole gender reveal party. That's not for me. It's just not for me. But I appreciate people who do, because I'm gonna eat your cake, and that sounds wrong. I'm gonna eat the cake that you provide, and I'm gonna eat your food. And I have no problem with that. I'm gonna come and I'm a party. But as for me, I don't want to do that. I'm a bit more private. I want things to be low key. I want the children to just kind of sell through. I don't need them to be in this situation where it's gender reveal now. No, for me, it's not. But I don't think it's doing too much having a plane fly over. Look, the limits of what we can do to celebrate something should not be limited. Yeah. Someone said the fact that they even know it's a plane crash is crazy. Can we just go back to announcing a gender baby on a shower invitation? Um, someone said, well, damn, imagine confirming and being a part of one special moment in their lives to have yours end in that very moment is awful. Absolutely. In fact, you're going to tell me then people didn't know the plane crash is insane. Y'all were doing too much. Y'all couldn't just pop the balloon. He shouldn't have been allowed to fly that low in the first place. That's crazy. The fact that people in the comments are basically blaming the parents to be for having an idea being brought to life is effing insane. The pilot agreed to the plan and felt as though they could execute it effectively and safely, which they actually did the stunt, but then crashed. That's either lack of aviation skill or engineering malfunction. It's an effing crop plane. There's no way the parents could have any control of the accident. Y'all can't be that slow. And I think this on my issues, like there's too many comments about here trying to blame the parents for having a gender reveal. It's like gender reveals are not, they're gonna happen and they're gonna keep on happening. A plane crashing is unfortunate, it's an accident, and we have to ask the question: was there maintenance being done? Was maintenance being done effectively? Why is a plane folding like a piece of paper? Let me know your thoughts, guys. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you believe that they're doing too much? Are gender reveals way too much now? Are we going too far? Do you feel? I've been to a few gender reveals in my time.